Yo, what is up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got your best bets for NBA here for you today on Friday, January 10th, 2025. We got NBA player props, spreads, totals here for you today. We're going to have 4 picks that I think are great value bets here for this Friday NBA slate. As always, if y'all are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Make sure you guys check out all of our links down below for Twitter, or I guess X as they call it now, Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that. You can keep up with us on us there for recaps and different content like that. It's a great way to follow us there. Also, be sure to check out our NFL Best Bets video for Wild Card Saturday. I have that video out. I just put it out last night. I'll have that tagged here at the end of this video. We're on a 10-2 run in the NFL. So the NFL, we've been absolutely scorching over there. So make sure you guys check out that video if you guys plan to bet the NFL on Saturday. We'll also have one coming out for Sunday football as well. That should be later tonight. On Friday night around 9 o'clock. We'll have that out as well. So make sure you guys check all that out if you guys want to bet some NFL. So without further ado, guys, let's do a recap of our last NBA episode. So actually, our last NBA episode was December 20th. That was a Friday. That was a few weeks ago, and we did not do too well. We ended up going 0-2. We had 3 picks. One of them got voided because LaMelo Ball didn't play. We had LaMelo Ball over 7.5 assists. He did not play that evening versus Philly, I believe. And then we had the under 223.5 points in the Bucks Cavaliers game. That ended up being 225. And the basket was scored with like 20 seconds left before they ran out the clock. So really kind of got unfortunate there. There was a bunch of baskets in the last 2 minutes of the game. I really thought we were going to cash that. And that one didn't end up working out for us. That hurt. The one that really hurt, though, is Jimmy Butler. Over 5.5 rebounds. He played 7 minutes. And got pulled for some type of injury or something, but who knows. I don't even know if he was injured just because all the problems I've had with him lately. Now, the book I was actually on actually refunded my money. Fanatics is really good like that. If your player gets hurt in the first half or whatever, they give you your money back. So I don't know if you guys got your money back or not on that one. I actually did on that one, but I'm still going to count it against my record because technically he did play and he didn't get there, but it does suck. It's one of those things that you just can't do anything about. So really an unfortunate day is what I would call that day, but we're going to move past that, guys. We're going to get this 4-0 sweep, so let's get after it today. Let's get right into our picks. Let's get after it. Number 1, we got Derek White over 14.5 points here for the Boston Celtics. Minus 105 odds on ESPN Bet. Now, the books are fluctuated on this one. ESPN Bet still obviously has it at 14.5 or minus 105. Some books have moved up to 15.5, which I still do like it there at 15.5 as well. The numbers do support that as well. Derek White is over in 7 of his last 10 games. 13 of his last 20 games he's hit the over, and also 71% to the over for the season. Now we know most of the Celtics are healthy, so you would think that would limit him, but I don't think so. I don't see it that way in this matchup versus the Kings, who allow the 3rd most points to shooting guards. It's a great matchup for Derek White. You're going to see some pace in this game. Both teams getting up and down the floor. It should be a pretty high-scoring game. And I think Derek White's going to have a great opportunity to splash in 15 points. Like I said, even with all the bodies on the Celtics, there's just going to be a lot of points. And I think Derek White's going to find his way to 15. Kings allow a lot of three-pointers, especially to shooting guards. They allow the 4th most threes to shooting guards. That's a huge part of Derek White's game. He attempts 9.1 three-point attempts per game. So I don't mind his three-point line either. I just feel a little bit better about his complete point line. So when we have more options there. But obviously, I think he's going to hit a bunch of threes tonight. I think he's going to be able to score versus this Kings team. He's hit the over his last 3 games versus the Kings as well, with logs of 28, 20, 16. And that's going from most recent to least recent. So obviously, we've seen the transformation of Derek White over the last couple years. It's almost like a completely different player than we knew him in San Antonio. Like, just better. And I don't even know if that's the case, if he just wasn't unleashed, but we've seen this guy unleashed in the Celtics offense. Plays great at the defensive end, obviously, and offensively has been terrific as well. So I expect him to hit this over. Like I said, 71% hit rate for the season and a great matchup at home. I feel pretty good about that, to be honest with you. And I think he's going to have a great shot to hit this over. So, love it there for our number one pick. We got Derek White over 14.5 points here for the Boston Celtics, minus 105 odds on ESPN Bet. Okay, and at number two, we got DeJounte Murray under 6.5 rebounds here for the New Orleans Pelicans, minus 130 odds on ESPN Bet. This is another one that I was researching it last night and it moved overnight. We could have gotten better odds if we took it last night, but I love this play, even for minus 130, and I like it down to 5.5 as well. But obviously, I'm going to take the safer route here and take 6.5. Take the safer route, especially as we get early on into the season. Not looking to dabble too crazy in the plus money yet. We will get to it, but right now I want to see some go through the basket. Give ourselves a little bit of wiggle room here. Zion Williamson should be back for this game, guys. He didn't play, so he came back and then he didn't play the next game. He should be playing this game. That was just because of maintenance, because it was a back-to-back. He should be playing this game, which he should be gobbling up a lot more of the rebounds over DeJounte Murray for sure. 76ers actually allow the 6 fewest rebounds to point guards and the 12 fewest to shooting guards. So they don't allow a ton of rebounds to the guard position. I think this is more of a Zion game to get some boards. We've seen him go under in 4 of his last 5 games. The logs at 3, 4, 10, 2, and 3. So what does that tell you? 4 of the 5 games, he wasn't even really that close to 7 rebounds. I mean, he barely got half of that once. He had 4. And then all the other ones, he didn't even get half of the rebounds he needed to hit the over. So obviously I like the under for those reasons. And then obviously with Zion being back, kind of adds another layer to this. When Zion came back, he had just 2 rebounds. So I think I think we got some room here. I think that he maybe gets 4, maybe 5 rebounds, but I don't see him going anywhere over that. I think 5 is the absolute ceiling tonight for DeJounte Murray. He's under in 6 of his last 10 games on the road, 62% to the under on the road for the year. So obviously when he goes on the road, he's even more likely to hit the under, which I like that. Like I said, the only game with Zion, he had 2 rebounds. Philly actually allows the 12 fewest rebounds allowed overall. They play at the 3rd slowest pace, so they don't just jack up shots quick. So I think this is a game where we'll see lower pace, less rebounds, less opportunities. And I think you'll see him honestly go under. I still like the 5.5 for plus money, under 5.5. But I prefer 6.5 here, guys. So, love it there for our number 2 pick. We got DeJounte Murray, under 6.5 rebounds here for the New Orleans Pelicans, minus 130 odds on ESPN Bet. Okay, and at number 3, we got Karl Anthony Towns, over 13.5 rebounds here for the New York Knicks, minus 135 odds on ESPN Bet. Same method here, guys. Some books have this at 14.5, but a lot of books still do have this at 13.5. I believe Fanatics has it at minus 135, and also DraftKings as well should have this at minus 135 if you take them for 14 plus rebounds. So you can still get these odds on a lot of books, but obviously I still like it at 14.5. Once again for plus money, but for 13.5 here, guys, I just feel a lot better about it. He's over in 51% of his games this season to this line, over in 6 of his last 10 games at home, which I like seeing that. Really, mostly, this is about the matchup for me. The Thunder, and this has been this way for a few years now. Thunder allow the 6th most rebounds to centers and the 3rd most to power forwards. So they allow a lot of rebounds to the bigs. And Towns, when he's on the floor, he's the guy doing the rebounding for the Knicks. No other way about it. He's averaging 22.1 rebound chances per game over his last 10 games. So the dude gets rebounds. That's what he does. He had 22 rebounds on 26 rebound chances last game versus OKC. So obviously he had a ton of opportunities in that game. I think you'll see more of that here. That's just kind of the nature of what happens when you play the Thunder. So I think Towns, like I said, will have a great shot here to hit this over. So load there for our number 3 pick. We got Karl Anthony Towns, over 13.5 rebounds here for the New York Knicks, minus 135 odds on ESPN Bet. Okay, and finally at number 4, we got the Orlando Magic +6 spread versus the Milwaukee Bucks, -110 odds on Fanatics. So we got Paolo Banchero likely back for the Magic here on the second game of the back-to-back. He didn't play yesterday. The report came out that he was actually going to play yesterday, and then they ended up shutting down that idea. I think because they're going to play him tonight. I definitely hope they do that. I think they were deciding whether they were going to play him last night or tonight. So I think they're going to definitely play him tonight. Either way, though, I still like the Magic. That's still why I stuck with this, because either way, I really like the Magic in the spot. This line actually moved in the wrong direction. I mean, technically, when I was looking at the Magic, I was looking at them like +4. And I was going to take it there, and it moved up to +6. So, you know, maybe they know something I don't know about Banchero, but as of right now, I think Banchero is going to play this game, and that'll be a huge boost for the Magic. And like I said, at the very least here, the Orlando Magic should be able to stay in this game. They play great defense. They're a team that puts a lot of effort in. They're second in defensive efficiency for the season. So I think they're going to be able to keep this game relatively close, and at the very least, I think we'll be able to cover. Magic have been terrific at home. They're 13-6 for the year at home. 22-17 for the season. They've had crazy injuries. They've had Suggs out, Wagner out, both Wagners out, Banchero out, and they're still playing great defense, and they're still competing, and they're still winning a lot of games. And I think once again here, versus a Bucks team that's kind of up and down. We've seen a lot of different things from the Bucks this year. They had that terrible start, bounce back, and they're kind of, you know, they go back and forth a bit, but I think particularly here being at home, we've seen the Magic play the Bucks well at home the last couple times, winning by 25 and 15 in the last 2 games versus the Bucks. So I think they can cover 6 points, especially with Banchero coming back. I think it's going to be a huge boost for this team. So love it there, guys. For our number 4 pick, we got the Orlando Magic +6 spread here versus the Milwaukee Bucks, -110 odds on Fanatics. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow us on all our social media platforms as well. The big one right now, if you guys wouldn't mind, is on X. My account got hacked on there, so basically I don't have hardly any followers on there. So if you guys want to give us a follow on there, that would be awesome. And also make sure you guys check out our NFL Wildcard Saturday Best Bets video. Super excited about that. We got 5 picks for NFL Saturday. And we're on a 10-2 run. So we've been absolutely killing it in the NFL. So make sure you guys check that out. Without further ado, though, guys, that's going to do it for me. We got some exciting things coming down the pike here at the channel. Stay tuned for that. Really excited about what's going to happen in the next few months. My bro, Siege, is going to be joining me for some things here at the channel, helping us get things moving in the right direction. So super excited. You should see more of me. That is the plan. I've been deathly sick over the last 3-4 weeks, so that's kind of why I haven't been on. I've been just trying to recover and get my strength back. I feel pretty good now, thankfully. So let's have a great day here in the NBA, though, guys. I appreciate all of your guys' support as always. And, yeah, we will catch you guys all tomorrow. Make sure you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you guys all back here tomorrow. Peace out.